dark circles and puffiness after 40 can feel like they appear out of nowhere. And sometimes no amount of concealer can seem to cover it up. So, what's causing this? One skincare concern that I'm asked about quite often are dark circles and puffiness under the eye. Now, they're actually two separate issues, but they often can show up together. So, today, let's break down the causes, natural fixes, and what actually works. If you are new here, I am Evelyn. I am a skincare educator. I am a woman who helps people over 40 age well with healthy skin, simple wellness habits, and to live life with intentional self care. So, my guidance here comes from a skincare educator, your aging well guide. I am not a medical professional. And so, I want you to think of this really as skincare education. Okay, so let's talk about what causes it. Let's go into the dark circles first. So, dark circles, number one, a cause could be lack of sleep. Oh, yeah, beauty rest really is a thing. Number two, it could be dehydration. If your body is dry, it will show up in your skin. Number three, it could be because of aging, because let's get real, that does happen. So, collagen loss makes the under eye area thinner. So, that could be a cause of it as well. Number four, it could be genetics, because sometimes our family gives us gifts that we have never asked for. Number five, it could be seasonal allergies because allergies can be more than just sneezing and a runny nose. And then number six, it could be stress. And stress can sometimes cause a lack of sleep. And then there goes that cycle. You're back at number one, not getting enough sleep. Now, when we talk about puffiness, you're going to notice a similar pattern because sometimes when you fix one, you automatically fix the other. So you'll notice a pattern again with genetics. It could be genetics, and you'll notice another pattern of allergies. You notice a pattern of lack of sleep. You notice a pattern of aging. All of those can cause the the puffiness under the eye. So, but also could be again dehydration. That also goes with the dark circles, and sodium. So, if you have a lot of sodium in your skin, it will retain water in your body, including under your eye. So, puffiness can be because of the sodium intake, and then simply crying, whether you're crying because of a movie or a book that you're reading or because, let's be honest, life gets hard. So if you're crying a lot, that could also cause the puffiness under your eyes. But there are some natural fixes. And again, if you're fixing one of your issues, it can automatically fix the other. So like for instance, sleep. If your sleep is both on the cause of dark circles and sleep also causes the puffiness. So if you start getting at least 7 hours of sleep, yeah, at least 7 hours. So at least means you can go more, but don't go less than 7 hours of sleep. If you find that you're having trouble with sleep and you need support on that, you may want to check out my Sleep Well Naturally course. It's a really great course that walks you through how to sleep better and all the natural ways of doing that. So there's one that you can do. If it's dehydration, lack of water, okay, so let's increase your water intake. So if you already know, I have puffiness, I have dark circles, but I already know I'm not drinking at least 8 glasses of water 8 times a day. So you want it a minimum of 64 ounces of water. That could be a cause. Stress management could be another cause. If you're just so stressed, then you might want to check out my videos here. I have quite a few videos about stress and how to manage it. in my here on this YouTube channel, everything is broken into categories: skincare, fragrances, color, stress management. So just go there and check those out. There should be quite helpful for you. If it's allergies, you can maybe you'll need to talk to your doctor about a prescription medication. Maybe you'll take an over-the-counter medication, or if you want support on natural ways of taking care of allergies, then talk with me. I'll tell you some of my favorite natural products for allergies. And if all else fails, talk to your doctor, because you want to make sure that it's nothing medically related. So talk to your doctor if it's still something that's bothersome and you want to correct dark circles or puffiness. And if all else fails, then there's that. Well, let me talk to you about some of the products and tools that I use. And the products that I use for dark circles and puffiness, and more or less for clients, I really don't experience that. Yay. Every now and then, if it's like a lack of sleep for whatever reason, because those 3 a.m. wake up calls are real, then maybe occasionally I will have something like that. But there are some products that are go to, and the product line that I use in my brand is JAFRA. Here's why. They have 70 years of legacy of taking care of skin, 70 years of being one of the highly respected skincare brands, and they deliver on the products that they claim. And they have a product ingredient, their signature product is royal jelly. That's an ingredient they use. It's a natural product. So I love the fact that the JAFRA brand are natural products without all the chemicals. It's a really great brand. But the royal jelly has all the vitamins that you need. It has your amino acid, it has your protein. So when you're using royal jelly, it's like a meal for your skin, whether it's a breakfast for your skin or dinner as you're doing your skincare in the morning, or if it's your dinner for the skin as you're doing your skincare in the evening. Hopefully you're doing both. It's so important that you do your skincare twice a day, including using your eye products. And that's what we're going to talk about today. The eye products that helped with dark circles and puffiness. There are other eye products outside of this, but we're talking specifically about dark circles and puffiness under the eyes. So let's get into it. First, there's a product that's called Revitalize. Wonderful skincare line, but their product is Revitalize Eye Cream. Now, all of the products that I'm going to talk to you about today are made for all skin types, and both all the products I'm talking about today is going to address both the dark circles and the puffiness, so you don't have to figure out which is which for whatever your concern is. Each of these products will handle both of those. Okay, so we have the Revitalize. Then we have, and that's an eye cream. And it has a little, you just pump it onto your finger. And I'm going to say onto your finger because you always want to use, if you don't have an applicator with it, you want to use your ring finger. Your ring finger is your weakest finger, and you want to be very careful around that eye area. Remember, that's the thinnest part of your face. It has, because of the collagen breakdown, it's going to be even thinner once you're 40 and over. So you want to be careful. So then the next one is a BioLab serum. I love this serum. It is an eyedropper. So you just take it, and what I do is I put the product onto my finger, of course, the ring finger, just drop it on, and then I just tap them together. Like you can see, I use one drop in this whole big bottle. So you can see how it lasts a long time, even with you using it twice a day. So it's on my fingertips, and what I do is I put it all around my eyes. I also concentrate on the sides of my eyes, because I don't want crow's feet, so I want to prevent that. Or maybe you've already had crow's feet that have started and you want to soften it. So you want to put it on the eye, the sides of your eyes. Of course, you want to target the dark circles
and puffiness, you want to put it under the eye. And then I also want to support my eyelids. So those are the areas that I apply my eye product with the ring finger, or if it's a product that has a built-in applicator, there you go. So this is the Royal Defy. So again, Royal Jelly. This is the Royal Defy Lift Eye Express. And so the product comes out of the little hole here. Let me see if I can get a good angle there. Maybe if I put some of it out. Can you see that? Let's see. If I squeeze a little bit. Can you see it coming out of there? So I just, again, will put that onto my ring finger. I like to put on my ring finger first and then apply it. Just put the product there and then come in with the applicator and apply it in those the areas that I told you, under the eye, the sides of your eye, and the lid. And the reason I like the applicator is that it's almost impossible to be harsh or heavy using this. So opposed to your fingers, you can, go in a little bit heavier than you really want to. But with the applicator, I noticed that it doesn't. So I love that. And then there's also a line called Gold Dynamics, and the Gold Dynamic line has a lifting eye treatment. So that is perfect for you as well. But then there's also wonderful tools that you can use. First, let's talk about some things that you may already have around your home. Number one, if you are a tea drinker like I am, you can use a caffeinated tea. Make sure it has caffeine in it. Because the caffeine really helps. By the way, I didn't mention that the BioLab has 3% caffeine, which is why it is so good for deep puffiness. So, I mean, yeah, to depuff your eyes. That is why it's called the BioLab Depuff Eye Serum. 3% caffeine. Wonderful product. It's so good for dark circles and puffiness. They all are really good for it, but that one I think is made even more specifically for that, where the other ones were made to go with the skincare line, like the Revitalize. We have a Revitalize complete skincare line. There's a Defy complete skincare line. There's a Gold complete skincare line, whereas this one is like supplement. So that Depuff Eye Cream, Eye Serum is great. Okay, so if you have tea bags around, you can use a tea bag. Make sure, like, I would not use my herbal teas because there's no caffeine in the herbal tea. Earl Grey has a lot of caffeine. So you want to steep it in the hot water, let it cool, and then apply it to your eyes. Of course, now you have to steep two tea bags. Now, what would be wonderful to do is every now and again, now remember, you want to relax. So, stress management is so important. So you have a day, like, of course, you're not going to do this in the morning. You're getting yourself ready for the day. And in the evening, you may not have time either, but like maybe once a week, or schedule a spa treatment for yourself that you can do at home. Just schedule time for your intentional self-care. And then you can have your spa treatment. You can put your mask on. Oh, the spa mask will be perfect for this. It's the aroma of that spa mask is the exact same aroma that I've had when I've gone to the day spas. It is absolutely amazing. So that can be a time you have a mask on, and you have the tea bags on your eye. If you don't have tea bags, maybe you're a coffee drinker, so you may not have tea bags around, but you can use cucumbers. Yeah, go classic. You've seen those in all the movies from way back in the day to even now. So, and it's the coolness of the cucumbers that help. So the coolness helps. Okay, another thing you can do is chill a spoon. Put it in the refrigerator, and then you can put that spoon around that eye area. Also, you can use that when you apply your eye treatment on your eyes. If you don't have something else that you can use this and just have that coolness because it's been in the refrigerator under the eye, and that's going to help. So you can use cucumbers, a tea bag, a chilled spoon, but then JAFRA also has a couple of tools. Number one is the cooling wand. I love this cooling wand. Number one, it pairs as not just something that's going to support your eye, and we'll talk about that, but it also doubles as a spatula. Can you see that little scoop there? So it's a spatula for products that you that's like in a jar or something, and you don't want to ever put your fingers into your products. Ever, never, ever, ever do that, because your fingers has its own natural oils, and putting your fingers into product is going to contaminate it. Even though you washed your hands first, your body just has its own natural oils. So you want to keep your products uh, sanitized, really. So you want to use a spatula. Okay, but the other portion of it is this. Now, this is a cooling wand. When I put it on my hand, I don't really feel the coolness, but when you put it on the eye, it's cool. So you can put your eye treatment on, and then you can just not, I don't want to say rub it in, but you want to like tap it in with this, and it actually is like a rolling motion. It doesn't move. This is like solid on here, but it feels like you're like a little ball that's rolling around. So this coolness is going to help for that. Absolutely. So if you're using eye cream and you feel like I still need that little extra, the cooling one is absolutely perfect. There's also the Defy Eye Massager, same type of design where you've got the little ball on one side. Again, it's not a movable ball. This is just on here, but you got this side that doubles as your spatula. And this is actually, as you can see, a lot bigger. So that's that option. And the same concept, rub that on that way as well. Okay, now sometimes puffiness doesn't just stay in the eye area. You may have puffiness in your face, especially around on the cheeks. So there is a product, the again royal jellies in here, Defy 4D Defining Hydrator. It's one of our best sellers, one of the best hydrators you'll ever find. It tackles so many issues, but today we're talking more of the puffiness. But you put this on. It's kind of like it's a wonderful, luxurious gel. It also has caffeine in here, which is why it's going to tackle the puffiness. But then you can also use the serum massager, and you just kind of, massage that in. And it's the coolness of this too. Even though it's not just the eye area, I can feel the coolness of that. So that absolutely works. So honestly, dark circles and puffiness can be frustrating, but once you understand what's causing them, you can start making small changes that actually help. I have a full blog. I wrote a full blog about all of this and all the products, and I also have links to the products and the tools. Should you want to check it out and explore a little bit more, you can go directly there. So I will drop the link to the blog in the description, but you will also, in that blog, you will find the links to the other things there as well. Products that I discussed and tools that I discussed. Okay, so now tell me in the comments, which do you deal with more, dark circles or puffiness? I would love to know. If you enjoy practical tips for aging well, healthy skin, intentional self-care, then subscribe to the channel. Then if you do, then I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.